Good evening, SRL fans, and welcome to Suncorp Stadium, where we have the Brisbane Broncos taking on the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks. The Broncos coming off a substantial loss last week against the man I'm commentating with, Timothy James. How are you?
Yeah, good, Snicko. Happy to be back in the box. And yeah, like you said, Broncos are suffering an absolute... can't really find the word for it. There's many words to describe for it, but it was a bad loss, and they're obviously out here to redeem themselves. Hopefully, there he is, AMAC, walking himself out. Right in proud, and Cronulla. See if they can put on quite a scoreline against the Broncos, eh?
Well, yeah, the Sharks also coming off a loss last week against the Storm, 18-10, I believe. So yeah, they'll be looking to get first points on the board on the ladder, whereas Broncos will be looking to get first points on the board on the field, held to the big duck egg last week. And yeah, a forced substitution as well with John Baker's in the hooker role. How do you think he'll go, Tim?
Yeah, we haven't seen much of hooker action for John Baker's, I believe, so it'll be a bit, different to see. But with Eddie Oliver out, they probably won't have as much penalties nowadays. And yeah, we'll see how it goes though, because John Baker's does not play hooker much.
No, he doesn't. As Malchus goes straight through his first touch, that's ominous. He was up there in the Sim VP points last season. He was quiet last week, but we know that you don't get the big man quiet 2 weeks in a row. Now MBT takes one forward. I think that the battle of the locks is going to be huge tonight. Luke Malchus up against Luke Short, 2 veterans, as now Malchus goes through a hole again. And yeah, whichever one of them can get some momentum for their team will go a long way to deciding this battle. Now Sonny Tyre takes it, 4th tackle out to Anthony Delaney. A good set to start the game. They've gone the better part of 70 metres here, and maybe just a touch too short to punt. To bomb, sorry. And no, they put up the bomb anyway. A good chase for getting through, and it's Tyre and Clay with it, and he gets absolutely folded. Not the start the Broncos wanted.
Yeah, definitely not. And just like you said, Luke Malchus will be the man for the game here today. Up there in the Sim MVP voting, and obviously off to a good start with 2 line breaks. So we'll see how he goes today.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, Luke Short and Anthony McDonald, the captain and the vice captain, are going to have to be the 2 that stand up to him. Because if he gets a roll, and it can be very dangerous. And it's Kyan Walker in the 7 this week as well for the Broncos. As part of that reshuffle with Oliver out, he comes into the starting side at halfback. So interesting to see how he's going to go. As now Luke Short goes downfield to Thomas Usher, recent Aussie debutant. Unfortunately, didn't get the chocolates. That was your Pacifica team, actually, Tim.
Did he play?
Yeah, he was centre for Australia.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't keeping up with Australia, to be honest.
Yeah, they weren't keeping up with themselves. They let themselves down, unfortunately. A Tier 1 team not making the final. Oh, now held in tackle penalty.
No.
We'll get back to this game. It looks like the Broncos have picked up where they left off. That's quite unlucky.
Definitely, yeah. As I said, there would be less penalties with Eddie Oliver off the field, but it seems like they've just given one away there. So hopefully there's no sin bins tonight for Broncos, but we'll just have to see how it goes.
Well, actually, I think we verse the Broncos next week. So a sin bin, no, I wouldn't be against it. But maybe we verse him in round 4, actually. Anyway, Thomas Usher takes a hit up. And Sharks are in prime attacking opportunity. Drew Matthews drew him backwards with the ball. He was really good in all season so far for the Sharks. He's become a bit of a mainstay. Now Malchus goes straight up the middle. Brought down the tackle there by, I think that's John Baker's in the middle. And now he goes out to Delaney. He goes out to MBT. Finds the way all the way out to Michael Crimp. And he's going to struggle forward. 5th tackle here for the Sharks. This is a big opportunity for them. Can they put a little grubber in? Make something happen. He goes to Malchus and the grubber goes in. Who's there? Wow, it comes off Caleb just feet, I think. And he cleans it up. The Broncos dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, good start for the Sharks, to be honest. I mean, 2 times in a row they've been up in, Broncos' end. So it hasn't really been good for the Broncos defensively. And the penalty sort of helped them there. But yeah, they're going to look to hold them out. Clay. Look at him go.
Yeah, Clay breaks a tackle really easily there. And that's what the Broncos need. He was... kept quiet last week, poor Tyron Clay, in the fullback role and couldn't really inspire any points. So if he can get moving here today, perhaps that could be the spark that they need. Is now Kyan Walker goes out to Isaac Edwards. He's going to be brought down. A good set from the Broncos to respond. About time they got some go forward and all off the back. A good run by Clay. It goes to Sonny Sharp, the centre, and he puts the kick down. It goes to Crimp, and he's brought down. And a good tackle there. I think that Sonny Sharp actually chasing his own kick. Oh! And then AMAC puts a shot on. John Bakers cleans up the ball. AMAC's come to play here today. There's not going to be a duck egg this tonight.
Bit of RNG in that hit, you reckon, Snicko?
I think that's just good upgrade path. AMAC making the most of his talents. As now Cody Ogg gets it. He's going to push forward as well. Cody Ogg here in that left second row is going to fall over the line. Is he turned on his back? I don't think so. I think Cody Ogg scored.
It's that Broncos' first try of the season. Oh, put it down.
It is.
Oh, it's a no. I think it's a no try.
No try.
What the hell?
That is very unlucky. Speaking of RNG, he's a millimetre away from scoring there. But it doesn't matter. Elroy Romano in the quarter. He scores the first points for the Broncos this season. And they're on the board.
Yeah, well, it makes up for that terrible call that, I don't know, who's the referees today. I think it's Will Kay and
Sonny Tyre.
Yeah, I don't know. Sonny Tyre. Oh, yeah.
They've been put on this game after a bit of controversy last week to make sure nothing goes awry. Both with the bounce of the ball and with the ill discipline of the Broncos. They brought in the big guns. Daniel Hellier demoted to touch judge after his sin binning of Eddie Oliver last week.
Yeah, AMAC must not like that, eh? Oh.
And he won't like that either. John Baker's unable to slot the conversion from very wide, though, so not the easiest kick. And so it's going to be down to the Sharks now to get us back underway, kicking off for the first time this game, I believe. Not the start that I expected. The Sharks got the early penalty. I thought they'd have points for sure, but Broncos were resolute in their defence, and they've come away with early points here, so up to them now to build some pressure. And he goes to Edwards, who hands it off to AMAC, and it was his big hit that inspired that attacking rate, so we'd love to see a prop captain standing up like that. Andy takes the hit off the kickoff, as now it goes out to Cody Ogg, and he's going to be a man on a bit of a mission. He was in the right secondary last week, maybe the left secondary. Either way, didn't do a whole lot, as now Clay goes through. And that's a nice little line break from him. So 2 line breaks already in this gameplay. Could he be the game breaker, Tim?
Is that Clay? I reckon so. I mean, to start off the game, 2 line breaks already. So I reckon he could be the key to this as, there you go. Couple line breaks in that set. Broncos looking pretty good this start off with, eh?
Yeah, maybe they're just getting the bounce of the ball go their way here. A bit of luck here. Thomas Usher goes straight through. Speaking of the bounce of the ball, he just took that one on the flight. He's going to go, wow, the length of the field almost. Tyrone Clay, Tyrese is in cover. He brings him down eventually, but a big chase for this Broncos team now. And they're going to be under the pump. They go out to Sabbath Tour. He gets brought down about 4 meters from the line. Prime attacking opportunity here from Cronulla. They go to Delaney. Is he going to push over Delaney? He gets close, but he's turned on his back. Sonny Tyre refereeing and playing. I only just picked that up. The man's done a double. As now Sabbath Tour takes it again. Just a little settler here after they got into the in goal. So 2 tackles for the Sharks here. They go left. He goes to Drew Matthews. He gets hit off the ball. He goes to Kalsakia. He can't go anywhere. He gets taken down. Drew Matthews now goes right. Sonny Tyre puts in a grubber. A play was caught offside and Cody Ogg cleans up. Great work by the Broncos defensively.
Yeah, the defense on the Broncos has been pretty good so far. They've been holding their own on the goal line, but just keep letting the Cronulla Sharks come into their end. So, I mean, it's solid from them, but they're letting them make meters. So, we'll just have to see if their defense sort of tightens up there. What a run.
Yeah, good run by Short. They've actually found that same hole 3 times between the left prop and the lock. So the Sharks might want to address that. I suppose that's what happens when you have prop primary playing at lock. They're just not as mobile, going sideways. As a good kick from the Broncos pins MBT in his own half, and a great kick chase as well. Sharks are up against it here. It's not all smooth swimming for the Sharks. The Broncos back at home. They got some momentum as Barisic takes a tough run. And his stint will be almost done. Only 5 minutes left before we get our first set of substitutions. He goes out to Hawk Tour. He's brought down about 25 metres out from the line. Sharks are trying to get a roll on, but they just don't have the line breaks that Brisbane have been able to generate.
I think they might. I don't know. I think they might go for the 40-20 here, Snicko. And they are
They
too.
do. Super deep, Sunny Tyre. No 40-20, but if he gets a good bounce here, and he doesn't. So bounce to the ball going the Broncos' way there.
Oh.
And Tyron Clay is able to bring it back 29 metres out from his own line and get the Broncos off to a really good start.
Yeah, definitely. He's making lots of line breaks, and the meterage from him is exceptional. But yeah, so far he's been really good. One of the best for the Broncos.
Yeah, I actually had a look at his stat spread the other day, and he's getting up there in terms of max attributes. Max fitness, agility, acceleration, strength, speed, all of the above. Sidestep as well, I believe. So, yeah, going to expect him to have a big impact on these games. And there he is with the tackle there. So, after a good start, the Broncos were only able to make about 20 metres from that set. It goes to Edwards now to punt downfield. Crimps there to receive it and takes it on the full he does. But he's brought down a great tackle here. And yeah, the line breaks are just not coming for the Sharks.
Yeah, their wingers aren't really making those line breaks as they usually do on the kick returns, and MBT as well, not really taking much runs. Yeah. So I think it's up to Luke Malkus to get the boys going. Sunny Tyre, get the troops going. And
yeah, the likes of Elroy Romano, Dylan Sharp maybe, I think he's on the other side for the Broncos. They've just locked the back three down for the Sharks so far. And they've been kicking from a good spot, the Broncos, in terms of there's always a bit of time for the Sharks on the kick return. But yeah, unable to really cook anything here. And a good set from the Broncos now. Hold the Sharks in space. And Sunny Tyre punts downfield. Quite a nice one. He goes to the try scorer, Errol Ray. And he just can't beat the first line of defense. So at the moment, a real grind.
Yeah, wingers not really making their line breaks they usually do, to be honest. But it's mostly the forwards having a battle today. But and Clay as well. So it's a bit of end-to-end footy for both teams.
Yeah, a bit of a slugfest, I'd say. They're just nutting it out, seeing who's going to get dominant. So it's Luke Short, who's really been the best forward on the field so far, I'd say almost. Him and Tyron Clay, the big differences. As now Anthony McDonald. He's been good in defence, but not so good in attack. And he's just about to leave the field here, I believe, and we'll be able to get subs from both sides. It goes back to Kyan Walker, and he gets a nice kick in down to Thomas Usher. Can the Aussie man do something? And no, brought down by Anthony Lee in a great tackle.
Just defense all game, Snicko.
Yeah, speaking of, Bobby Werman gets out of that right second row and throws a horrific offload. He did all the right work there and just got a little bit excited, Bobby Werman. Luke Short snaffles it, and now the Broncos are back on the attack, and that's how they scored their first try, off a Sharks error. So they're going to be fancying their chances here, and it's now Edwards out to Mario McEnroe, fresh onto the field. Got a good name, old McEnroe. I don't mind it. And now it's the Broncos. Playing it back to John Bakers, who's been quite impressive so far in that hooker role. Goes to Tuxedo Og. I'm not actually sure of his full name. And now it goes out to Cody Og. So the familiar family combination on there. And the Broncos just unable to get close enough for a grubber. So they'll go the bomb. We'll have to see what they can do. It's Isaac Edwards. No, he wants to grub her anyway. Wow. And it's going to be Tyron Clay swooping onto the ball. What do I know, hey? A great kick from Isaac Edwards. And Sunny Tyre awards a try against his own boys, and they're in trouble here.
Yeah, Brisbane playing a lot better than last week. They've already scored 2 tries. That is incredible for them, and Sharks are just... I don't know what's happened to them, to be honest, Nico. Oh, what a kick. Just gets it right past him, and Clay drops it over so easily. Untouched. I don't know what even happened.
Yeah, it was a really well-placed kick from Isaac Edwards. And yeah, we talked about Tyron Clay, how good he's been out of his own half, and he's decided to put his point on the match there with a nice little try. It's going to be up to John Bakers to make this a 10-point lead, hopefully. You wouldn't think he'd miss this. Poor bloke's got a bit of a receding hairline, though.
Trip to Turkey afterwards, mate, don't worry.
Gobble, gobble, as John Bakers knocks it over, as we expect. And yeah, Sharks down early here. Broncos very, very impressive in the first 20 minutes. Which makes you wonder just how good were the Tigers last week to keep them to 0.
Yeah, it must really mean something, you know. I'm not going to toot our own horn or anything because it might cause some controversy. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut about it about last week. But Sharks are just really showing how fraudulent that preseason challenge thing was. They somehow made it to the final against the Warriors, and now they're looking at an 0-2 basically. So, look, I don't know what's happening to them. They just need to pull their heads in, I reckon.
I think that the preseason challenge, I wouldn't call it fraudulent, but I would say that there's only a couple of teams that put in their full strength side, so you would expect them to make the finals if they did so. And now that they're up against some other full strength side, the Sharks, they're not finding it as easy as they did in that preseason. And it was actually the Sharks that knocked out the Broncos, I believe, in the preseason challenge. Of course, the Broncos weren't full strength. They did get absolutely flexed, though. So interesting that they've been able to bounce back so well here. And a good set after points. It's going to be down to Isaac Edwards to punt it. And he does. Straight down to Michael Krim. So are we going to see anything here from him? No, we're not. Brought down by Cody Ogg. And the Sharks, are they on the field at the moment?
I don't know. I feel like it's not even... Oh, there we go.
Bang.
They're on now.
In the it goes to Wakaway Yashawi. Bit of sushi there. Brought down. Now Werman goes out to MBT, and he gets past one, but straight into another. But nonetheless, they're starting to cook here. The Sharks, they've decided it's time to play. They decided 10 points is a big enough margin. They go out to Thomas Usher, and Anthony Lee has him well wrapped up again. He's got him in the absolute pocket here tonight. Thomas Usher just unable to get moving. Now goes to Kausica. He plays a short ball to big Special K. He's brought down 18 metres out from the line. So a chance for an attacking kick here for the Sharks. It's Sonny Tyre, and he disagrees and just drops it.
Jeez, the errors, man. I don't know what happened there, but I think he waited a bit too long, to be honest, and just drops the ball into the Broncos player. So I think the errors are sort of just killing Cronulla at the moment, Snicko.
Yeah, would you say the errors are a result of their poor play or a bit of RNG?
Oh, I reckon a bit of RNG, you know. I mean, RNG does cause errors, so yeah, I think it's all RNG, to be honest.
There's now Tyron Clay. He's a man not relying on RNG, getting it done himself. Now he goes out to Kainok. I thought he was going to slice through there, unable to get moving. Instead, it's going to be up to the Broncos to kick down. Maybe a little kick return, something. Maybe not, though, with the way Michael Crimp's been going here tonight. What can he do for us? He goes straight past one. There we go. But he gets precariously close to the sideline, brought down 32 metres out. The Sharks are trying to just seize momentum here, but the Broncos, they're on the move and they're not letting it happen. Delaney takes a hit up now. We just need a big bust from the forwards, just something to get the Sharks moving, or the Broncos are just going to go straight through all over in this game.
Yeah, they need Luke Malkus, all his hands on the ball at all times, man. Whenever he touches it, something magical happens, and then MBT as well. Like, okay, never mind.
Luke Short downfield. That was magical, but it was from Luke Short that it was. MBT did the big Superman, so lucky that Drew Matthews was there to bring him down. And now Cody Ogg, I was hoping the 91 speed second row was going to slice through there, but unfortunately not. But nonetheless, just another chance here for the Broncos. The Sharks are really shooting themselves in the fins here. They just can't get any momentum. There he is, Cody Ogg straight through. That's why they put the 99 speeders there, because they can just hit that gap with a bit of ferocity. And now 2 tackles left in the shed. Where do the Sharks go? The Broncos go. They go to Kyan Walker, so he's going to be out of kicking distance here. It looks like it's going to be Isaac Edwards. He's just sitting deep there. And that's where they go. He puts up a bomb. The tap back's coming.
The bad back.
We all can see it. But no, it's Jay Kitchens who's brought down. I think that's their first touch of the ball, and a very, very important one.
Look at the size of that bloke. He just took that over. I don't even know. Who's on the wing there? Errol Ray Romano.
Errol Ray.
He is not that tall either. The bloke in the centres.
But yeah, great take, and almost a try saver, because we know how good the back can be for different teams here. And now it's going to be Kausica, and he's breaking a tackle and getting a line break. Brought down 40 metres out from the line. Are they going to go the 40-20? Sonny Tyre, are you going to do it? No, he's not. Instead, they're ball playing out to Walsh. He's been good since he's come on. A prop forward from the Sharks that finally has a bit of go forward. But unfortunately, there's just no one going with him at the moment. And so Delaney has to punt from about halfway. He goes all the way down to Errol Ray Romano. Here he is. Straight past one. I thought I was going to say straight past 2, but MBT jumped on his back like a lobster there, just sucked on it. Now Sonny Sharp's getting out of half, beats 1. Sonny Sharp, I thought he was actually a second row primary. I might be mistaken, though.
Oh, my goodness. What a pass.
Yeah, that actually was quite unlucky for the Broncos. You don't see that one too often.
That's an RNG play right there.
It was almost around the corner pass. Hey, interesting tactic.
Did a full 360.
He did, 360 Brat. Good song. Anyway, Wakabayashari brings it. He's brought down. Sunny Tyre. He's brought down about 10 meters out from the line. The Sharks, they need to get on the board here. You don't want to go into halftime 0 down. There's only 7 minutes left in this half. And MBT too good. Put him close to the line and watch him score. Beats 2 players there too easily. MBT's been doing this for a couple of seasons now, and yeah, the Sharks are back in this game.
Og just got absolutely ankle broken there, and I don't know the other player he broke, but what a try from MBT, and that's what Sharks needed. Just about 6 minutes from half time, and they finally got on the board there, but they just need this kick here, and they're back into it, Snicko.
Yeah, and a good kick from Drew Matthews. I think that you'll find very often it's the poor left second row. They get all the glory in attack, but they also often have to contend with the fullbacks close to the line. And yeah, Cody Og just unable to match it with MBT there. Not the first left second row to be cooked by him, won't be the last. And just like that, the Broncos, they were cruising at 10-0. There was nothing to worry about. And I'd wager now there's some very nervous fans out there in the stands. The Sharks, they were lying dormant, but they've risen up and struck right on halftime.
They've really turned around their game ever since ever since you made that little comment on them. But Wakabayashi smashed there.
Special K. And now Kasakow's brought down. Yeah, and he was absolutely smashed. And the Broncos have got a bit of that about them tonight, and I like it. They're just happy to put some shots on and see what happens. As now Malchus is brought down. I want to see something from him, though. Now Delaney, almost straight through. But a good tackle from, I think that would be Tusky Og there. Brings him down. A line break saver. He goes out to Snake Hitchens now. He's breaking a tackle. Really good run there from Jake Hitchens. Sonny Sharp gets him on the second go round with the help of Cody Og. But the Broncos have they've saved himself. It was looking like a bit of a poor set after points from them, but they were able to force a kick in. And now it's Tyrant Clay bringing it back. And he's brought down about 13 meters out from the line.
Here we see Cody Og, driven back, and Sharks are sort of up there early now. The defense has sort of come to play never mind. Elroy Romano makes a break there.
But a good cover tackle from Michael Crimp.
Of course.
And it's John Baker's now the half-turned hooker who's brought down there. He's been admirable in his stint at hooker so far. And now Sonny Sharp has just had an absolute nightmare. But he's going to get taken out to go with it. Sonny Sharp, kicking license revoked.
What was that kick? What happened?
I think he kicked it into the Sharks play. It was ruled not played out. Then he regathered, which is quite good.
And then
he decided to run out with it, yeah.
If it was just a bit shorter, maybe he wouldn't. Yeah.
It's that big buffhead. I'll tell you what, Snicko Bro will not be taken out there in that situation. Actually, Jake Hitchens wouldn't have been taken out in that situation if we're talking about players in this game. That guy is short. And now Luke Malchus, he's getting the runs in, just unable to get the meters. As Michael Crimps, monstered in a tackle by Errol Ray Romano. Just gets him and muscles him backwards. And now the Sharks, they go spread infield. It goes to Drew Matthews, and he's monstered again. So 2 tackles where the Broncos have just won that contact. And the Sharks, they're going to want to go to one of their big boys to solve. And there he is, Luke Malchus. Just shoves through that line. And Barisic breaks a couple of tackles. They're getting close to the Sharks. Can they go bang, bang right before half time? They look right. They go to Malchus. He's going to push over. Malchus,
there's the man.
Turned on his back. Not enough meat there for Malchus to fall down on his front. Sonny Tyre, make the call, BRF. Make the call yourself, you dog. We don't need the bunker here. And we're going to see the no try. So I think that was 4th tackle. Could have been 5th. Numbers are not much strong point. Well, no, it is 5th. So they're going to have to kick here. They go the 2 pass out to Tyre. He puts up the bomb. Looking good for a little bat back here. But instead it's Anthony Lee, and he beats one. Anthony Lee gets away here. He's in some space, but Drew Matthews, he gets broken on the tackle. Anthony Lee with a bit of fancy footwork. Pinches 38 meters for his troubles. And the Broncos, they're on the attack here. 30 seconds to go to halftime. Can they make anything happen? Probably a bridge too far, but some good momentum for them to take into the half as it makes its way out to Sonny Sharp now. He's keen to make up from his earlier error. But anyway, the Broncos go into halftime up 10 points to 6.
You know the kind of guy who does nothing but bad things and then wonders why his life sucks? Well, that was me. Every time something good happened to me, something bad was always waiting around the corner. karma. That's when I realized I had to change. So I made a list of everything bad I've ever done, and one by one I'm going to make up for all my mistakes. I'm just trying to be a better person. My name is Earl.
Hey SRL fans, want to support the league further? Join the Simulation Rugby League Patreon. Get exclusive access to additional content, early access to league releases and supporter-only giveaways and upgrades. Whatever you're looking for, we have something for every fan. When you become a Patreon, you're more than just a spectator. You're a crucial part of our team. Your support helps us keep delivering the high-quality matches and content that you love, and it ensures that we can keep the SRL experience growing for fans of all ages. It's super simple. Head to our Patreon page, pick the tier that's right for you, and you're in. Every bit of support helps us grow and makes the SRL an even better place for everyone. Now, back to the game.
Welcome back after some very entertaining SRL halftime ads. Tim, which one was your favourite?
One of my ads. Didn't like any of them.
Yeah, so to all aspiring content creators, do better from Tim James. As the Sharks are going to get us underway here. Broncos very impressive in that first half. They turned around their 32-point drubbing, got out to a 10-0 lead before conceding late in the half, whereas Sharks, they were asleep. And Caleb Jeff's come out with some intent there. Ran straight over one. I think that could be, couldn't tell you. Oh, that's Malchus. He's gone straight over Malchus, who made 20 tackles in the first half. So not a mean feat to go straight through him, but a good start here. And now it's Lorenzo Teresi at half and on SRL debut. Congratulations, Lorenzo. And do well, hopefully. We also have, I believe, Hosea Rui Jones on SRL debut for the Broncos as well, out in that centres. So hopefully we see him get some ball at some point today. As now Luke Short goes straight past one. So Luke Short and Luke Malchus have both switched into prop after playing their first half at lock. The big boys just, they're following each other around at the moment. And Edwards is going to put out the bomb. That's a really good set after points. I mean, off the kickoff. But now Michael Cripps away. Michael Cripps away. He's not an idiot. He's just made a mistake, poor Clay. Michael Cripps going to run the field, and the Sharks are going to be in front here.
Oh, no. Sorry, Clay. You're not an idiot. That was just overread. Clay was too eager. I seen him. He was coming from the side. He wanted to jump over him and just score the try, but
he wanted the contest.
Yeah, he wanted the contest, and Michael Crimp runs
He's good.
Full field. Wow. Is that his first line break?
Crimp. Yeah, I think it was actually. He was
Seems like it's
very
his first.
quiet. Yeah, kept very quiet in the first half. I think it was Thomas Usher who led the run meters for the Sharks, followed by Malchus. And now it's Drew Matthews who kicks his second conversion of the game. And the Broncos, they've been in front for 42 minutes, but no longer. They're chasing once again.
Back down is the Broncos, and Cronulla just coming out 3 minutes into it, and they've already scored a try. So
ominous.
Good work to them. Ominous is the word. The Broncos, they're going to have to fight back into it now.
Yeah, and it was a really good set from the Broncos after the kickoff. They went the length of the field. They got an attacking kick away. Unfortunately, they forgot that defense is an important part of the game, and it ends up costing them a 100-meter try from Michael Crimp. Coast to coast. He just did it so well. And now it's Kastakia, he's going to be trying to make an impact on this game. He was kept fairly quiet in the first half. A lot of touches, but not a whole lot going on. And now it's Malchus again. He's a bit of a workhorse so far this game, Tim, but I think we'd both still like to see more impact.
Definitely. I mean, the tackles at halftime was impressive. Like 20 tackles is nuts. And the meters he made, it was great. But to be honest, you want to see more from him, you know?
You want to
more
see
tries,
violence.
more violence, just more big hits. And now that he's playing a prop, we need to see something out of him. Maybe a couple big hits.
Yeah, I'd like to see that definitely. As Dylan Sharp brings it back. He was also kept quiet in the first half. It was almost like the Sharks kicked exclusively out to Errol Ray Romano, but finally Dylan Sharp with some ball. Perhaps they're worried about his kick returns, and he did beat one, so it makes sense. It's now Kyan Walker playing in that centre position after playing in the first half at halfback. He makes a bit of an impact there at that left centre position. And now it's Lorenzo Teresa getting out of half. He likes what he sees here, the young rookie. Not afraid to get his hands dirty early, but you're going to have to be better than that to get a line break in the SRL. As now El Ray Romano, he's got 1 million touches so far this game. That makes it 1,000,001. Brought down in a good tackle by Usher, I think it is. As now Edwards punts downfield. He goes straight to MBT. Scored 1 try tonight already. Can he make it 2? He cannot right now. Brought down in a good tackle. Is this the step where the Sharks really start to flex their muscle? Oh, bang. Just like that, Anderson straight through the line. Yeah, we felt like we spoke at halftime. We said the Broncos were good, but the Sharks were playing within themselves. So if they started to click, the Broncos could be in trouble. But I think they have it in them to hold the Sharks here and hopefully just crack back with some momentum. But it's going to be a big effort from them, especially down 2 points so early in the half. As it's Drew Matthews playing the ball now on the 5th tackle. A good set from the Sharks. They're going to be in a good position to kick here. Yeah, it goes to Sonny Tyre and he kicks well. Down to Dylan Sharp again. So his second kick return and his second line break, but MBT gets him. Just hunts him down and brings him down 29 metres out from the line to save a try.
Sharks are rolling now. They've been able to make plenty of meters, but Broncos, they just need to click again. It happened at the start of the game, basically, Snicker, you know. Cronulla were rolling and then Broncos just back their defense and AMAC throws an absolute RNG pass right there.
The big dummy from Sonny Tyre as well, just showing AMAC. That's how you do it. Hold on to the ball. As now it's Anderson. He's been good in this first 9 minutes of this half. I had some good moments. But yeah, AMAC into that lock roll, gets the line break, but unfortunately throws the ball away. And that could be a big moment here because they were starting to get some momentum and instead it's the Sharks that are on the attack. As there he is, Malcolm straight through the line with a bit of a swerve as well. I like it. Now he's going to be brought down 21 metres out from the line. A big run needed here from the Sharks. And they go out to Big Hawk Tour. And that's the big run that we need. He's put on his back, Hawk Tour. And now Delaney gets it. 2 passes out to Sonny Tyre. He's brought... Oh, that was a 5th tackle. I was about to say, what are they doing? But no, this is the 5th tackle. Where's Delaney? Is he going to be the kicker? Instead, it's Sabbath Tour. That's a really, really well-placed kick. Into the goalpost. Goes to Snake Hitchens, but he's brought down. Turned on his back. And it's going to be a handover. We see that so often, the crossbar into a try, but great defense from the Broncos.
Snake Hitchens off of his wing as well. He really wanted that try, didn't he, Snicker? He came all the way from there. Just couldn't put it down over the big, towering Tyron Clay.
Yeah, Ty Rizzi, too good there. A try save. Not a fan of that one?
Oh, the nicknames. The nicknames are hilarious. Oh, no.
As now it's Kalsikow. He's brought down eventually after cleaning up the loose ball. The Broncos are starting to shoot themselves in the foot here. And they need to buck that trend, the Broncos, and hopefully stick with this because the Sharks, they're starting to come over the top of the Broncos here.
Second half's aren't Broncos' strong suit, are they? You know, last week their second half wasn't the best, you know, but this week their second half.
We're only 10 minutes in. There could be a change here.
Yeah, but 2 back-to-back errors, you know.
Yeah, and Kalsikow, wow, almost carries 2 over the line after the 2 errors. And instead they go now to Sabbath Tour. He goes a long ball. Oh, it's scored. And MBT was over. MBT was over the line. But the Broncos, they've escaped one there. And now it's Cody Ogg straight through the line. This is big for the Broncos. They seize their chance. They get the error. And straight away the line break. This could be the momentum they were looking for. Oh, don't do that. Oh, luckily Tyrese was brought down. I thought they were going to turn it over again. And here he is, the other debut. Jones, line break with his first touch. Very, very good from the young centre. I'm not going to see a whole lot of ball out at right centre, but a lot of defence. So we'll have to check his stats at the end of the game. As now it's Dylan Sharp, straight up the guts. The winger coming in to put in the hard yards. And now it goes to Coven Walmsley. I think that's his first touch. Is that right?
Yeah, I haven't seen him at all.
Yeah, so a very, very good second rower, but at the moment just doing a lot of defence. And now Isaac Edwards is going to want that one back because that was not impressive.
He didn't even get his foot out. He's dropped it.
Yeah, forget missing the ball with the foot. He just straight up basketball that one forward and Malchus cleaned it up. So not the end of the set that the Broncos wanted, but I will say it's not a bad place to hand over the ball. And now it's the Sharks on first tackle, 30 metres out from the line. He goes to Malchus, and there he is again. Another line break and a pass. Goes to Kalsikow. Oh, hold the ball, Jamal.
Debuting with the intercept, though.
Yeah, very good from the debutant, as we like to call them, the debutant. Coburn Wolves in the second touch for the game. We like to see it. Caleb Jeff, he had that big bump off to start the second half, but not much from him since then. And now it's Luke Short looking to replicate what Malchus did. Yeah, Jamal Kasikow, he just had to find the ground and they had all the momentum, but unfortunately he threw the offload away. There's a bit in that this game. The boys are happy to throw it around, but it does lead to errors. And now it's the Broncos. A very good kick here from Isaac Edwards. It's going to land about 2 meters from the line, but MBT takes it and goes straight past one, but is brought down a good tackle from behind.
Both teams just, look at Tua. Hawk Tua. Look at Hawk Tua go. Both teams just making plenty of meters in both their sets, and I'll just see if they can just sort of hold on to the defense a little bit, both teams.
Yeah, we've set it into a nice grind here. There was the early points in the second half and a bit of errors both ways, but now the teams, they've come to play. We spoke about the Broncos just sticking with it, and that's exactly what they've done. And now, 20 minutes to go in this game is very nicely poised. We could be in for a grandstand finish here. No one leave your seats here because who knows what's going to happen. It's Delaney who goes downfield. He goes to Elroy Romano, and good tackle there.
Hitchens.
Good tackle there from the Broncos. Yeah, Hitchens has had him, after that first try, he's had Errol Ray in the pocket. And he'd had a lot of ball, Errol Ray, but not quite the line breaks as Cody Ogg takes the hit there. Yeah, I actually think Snake Hitchens for a right centre has been quite involved this game. Do you think, Tim?
Yeah, his defense has been exceptional in his running game as well. Like, he nearly scored a try. He's done it all, basically.
Except for the actual try-scoring part.
Yeah.
Just almost it is now. Kyan Walker gets out of half. Really good there from Kyan Walker. Beats MBT, but he's brought down there. The offside marker is just in all sorts, unable to get back to tackle him. So the halfback is enjoying being back in that centre role. And now it's Edwards who kicks down to Usher. And what can he do? He goes straight past one. He goes almost straight past two, but Clay sticks to him and brings him down. And now it's the Sharks once again working their way out of trouble. And it's MBT straight through the line. Clay has to double up, but he gets the offload away. The Sharks, they're starting to swim fast here. They're finding some holes in this Broncos defensive line. And now it's Basher Galupi, and he goes to MBT, who makes another line break. Who's got the green headgear? That's Lorenzo Teresi. Welcome to the SRL, son. MBT's going to get you. And now it's Drew Matthews, who goes straight at his opposition hooker. Yeah, the Sharks, they've turned it on in this set. They've decided to take it up a notch, and it's going to be up to the Broncos to go with him. It's now Hawk Tour who gets brought down 18 meters out from the line. So a big kick here from the Sharks. Can they at least force a repeat? He goes to Sonny Ty. He goes high. It might be a little bit too deep here, but they don't want it. No one's caught it. So it's going to be Tyron Clay. Cleans up the bouncing ball, and it's going to be a line dropout.
Clay's just in it all today. His defense there saved them, basically. I don't know who was backing off from the ball. They were saying, not me, I don't want it.
Yeah,
and Clay
not mine. Never what you want to hear. Now it's Bobby Werman, who's back on the field after starting. Actually, did he have a sub off? I'm not sure. Maybe he's just been missing for 20 minutes. Instead, it's Kalskau who's brought forward. But the prop interchanges are on, is what I was getting at. Some fresh players out here on both sides. And it's Thomas Usher now who brings it. He's brought down about 18 meters out from the line. They're knocking on the door here, the Sharks. A bit of sustained pressure. Can they get moving? Is Barisic back on the field? He's going to be wanting to improve after a pretty dismal first stint. But he does have it in him. And now it's Delaney. And he's absolutely pumped backwards. Lorenzo Terenzi underneath. Clay may be over the top. I'm not 100% sure. But a good kick here is what the Sharks need. And that's what they get. A very, very well-placed kick.
Oh, there it
that
is.
Comes. It goes to MBT. Oh. Wow, tremendous tackle. That's what Copen Worms is there for. He's not getting a whole lot of a ball at the moment, but man, can he tackle.
He definitely can tackle, and it's not easy defending the old tap back, you know. They will just step around you, but Copen Wormsley, he's playing that 12 for a reason there. Now Cody Ogg. What a run there.
Cody Ogg, yeah, very nice. That's why we have him, our 99 speed second rowers, that runs exactly like that. As now Bakers gets out of Tyron Clay. Oh, I thought he was going to slice through there, but a good tackle from Kasikow brings him down. The Broncos, they saw the Sharks step up and they're trying to match him here. And it's Walmsley again through the middle. He wants the ball. In a couple of minutes, Luke Short will be back on in that locks in, as will Malchus. They've just got a little 5-minute rest here at the moment. Amac, this is his last chance really to make something happen. Where is he? Is he going to kick it? No, it looks like it's going to Edwards. And that's where it does go, as you'd expect really. And it's MBT bringing it back. And he goes straight past one. MBT, Tyron Clay wraps him up though. And we're going to see Luke Malchus back on the field now for the Sharks. Maybe this is the stint where he really imposes himself. As now it's Barisic straight at Lorenzo. A good tackle there from the young hooker. He's been impressive on debut. Just holding his own so far. And now it's Kaskier who gets really monstered in that tackle. Just two of them over the top. Starting to tie there. The second row. And it's Sonny Ty now out to Werman. Second rower after second rower making punches. But neither of them really going anywhere. And now Malchus back on the field.
Oh, no.
On the field, brother. That's not what we want to see fresh on the field.
He's thrown two of those passes, I think. Or he's thrown an offload interception. Not looking good from him.
Yeah, just overplaying their hand a little bit. As now Sonny Sharp takes on forward. This is the Broncos' chance here to snatch the lead back. We've been a bit of a holding pattern for the last 21 minutes. Yeah, my 19-plus bet just is not coming through. And now it's Clay. He's going towards the sideline. Clay breaks some tackles. Clay's still going. Brought down 8 meters out from the line. This is good here for the Broncos. What can they do? They go out to Caleb Jeff, and he goes long ball. Anthony Lee, back on the field. Two green-head men. And now he goes to Edwards. He puts up a bomb. Oh, it could be a tiny bit shallow here.
Hitchens.
And it is. Hitchens. Not bad under the high ball, old Hitchens.
Just 2 times he's done this in clutch moments.
Yeah, and I've found that when those kicks are just a little bit further out from the try line, the defending players can get a bit of a run up, and that's what he's been able to do. And they often come down with the ball. Great take there from Hitchens. And now the Sharks, they're back with it. And the Broncos, they're going to have to do something soon.
Oh.
But that is, when I say they have to do something, that is not what I meant. Tyrone Clay, unhappy with his team, and he just throws out the lazy arm. Anything more on that one, Tim?
Grubs, mate.
Unlucky.
Unlucky, you know. It's just RNG there. Clay relied on the RNG there for his arm to go a bit down. But, yeah, not good for the Broncos there. They were sort of holding on, and then Werman made that break, and then I think it was Clay that made that tackle, and it just fell apart.
Yeah,
now
Cronulla. A bit of frustration.
Yeah, they have the chance to put it away now, I think.
Yeah, try here could
not really.
be a dagger through the hearts if they can do anything. And he goes out to Hitchens. Good in defence, not so good in attack there, unable to get moving. Third tackle, they go out to Werman again. He's got a lot of touches in this second half and been quite impressive. Fourth tackle here for the Sharks. They go to Delaney. He goes a long ball to Batchagalupi. What can he do? He gets turned on his back, so not much in the end. And so it's going to be down to Sonny Ty to take a very, very important kick. And that's where they go. And he gets a grubber in. Where are the chasers? It's there. Kaskier's there, but he can't get towards the line. Some very, very good defense here from the Broncos in this half. I know they let in that one try, but they've been under a lot of pressure.
Definitely. And look at them go now. Bakers, what a run. Their goal line defense has been beyond exceptional. I mean, they've really held on. Oh shucks.
No. And yeah, just too much defense for the Broncos. And it's starting to tell there's just not much left in the legs. They're going to need a big moment here first to hold on in defense because it's going to be tough. The Sharks are coming in. Then to go the length of the field and score because that's what they need. And it's Malchus now, and he just gets pushed backwards. An uncharacteristic game where he's just lost a lot of contact. You don't normally see it from the big man. But everyone has those games, I suppose. And now it's Michael Crimp brought down. And they just can't get into the Broncos sort of 10-meter zone here. They're stuck in between that 20 and 10-meter zone. But a good pass here. This could do it. Bobby Werman's going to be brought down exactly on that 10 meters. They need to just get a crash over play, I think. And that's where they go for. It's Malchus. And Malchus is going to fall over. Malchus, is he on his back or has Malchus just scored?
Is that one of those... We've seen this in the first half and it was a no try. What is it now? No try. If we're basing it off what happened in the air.
Wow.
What's the hell, refs? I mean, the ball's clearly on the ground, isn't it?
I think it's trapped under the player's arm. So fair is fair, I suppose. A well-placed kick here. Do they get the back? They don't. So 7 tackles now. This could be the moment for the Broncos.
Jeez, the Broncos, they're really holding on. I mean, Luke Malchus' try wasn't really a try. And I mean, the refs, they've stuffed it up 2 times there. So
they've been consistent, though.
Yeah, they've been consistent. So, I mean, it's
taken away.
Exactly. So good on them. But, yeah, Broncos, their defense has been exceptional and really shown, but they're gassed out there. Like, you can really tell.
Yeah, a lot of tackles, it just saps the momentum and the energy out of this team. As now as Edwards takes it upon himself to run. They just need a Cody Ogg or Luke Short back on the field just to really pump some meters forward, or even a Caleb Jeff just to get something going for them, because they just haven't really been able to excel. And Luke Short hasn't come back onto the field. In fact, it's Caleb Jeff who comes on in that 13 role after all. So a lot of trust in the young rookie as now Michael Grimm gets and he is brought down. And a pretty good tackle here. Yeah, the kick chase from both teams has been exceptional so far this game.
El Ray Romano's done a great job on Michael Crimp there. Michael Crimp, he had that one runaway try, but ever since then it's just been nothing there. What a run.
Yeah, and the offload, great from Barisic. I think even before that run from Michael Crimp, he really hasn't done much. So, yeah, the edges of both teams are just on lockdown defense at the moment as Kaskia pushes forward. The Sharks, if they can get a result here, it will be the dagger in the heart. It will be the nail in the coffin. And Usher wants it. He goes forward here. Sharks going to be in an attacking opportunity. Where's Sonny Tyron? What can he do? Although it looks like it's Malquist instead who puts in the grubber, but he just straight up drops it. Sonny Sharp collects it. Yeah, big moment there. 4 minutes to go in this game. The Broncos, they need something here. And Cody Ogg, there we go. That's what we need. A nice little line break from him, gets into the 40-meter line. This will be just about their last set with any good position unless they force an error. He goes to Edwards. He goes forward. And sorry for what we've just heard. There's been a bit of an explosion in the commentary box, but we got it under control. Now Isaac Edwards goes to Kyan Walker. He's brought down 45 meters out from the line. The Broncos, will they attempt a 40-20? No, they go wide. El Ray Romano brought down a great tackle by Jake Hitchens. And they're going to need a big bust here, the Broncos, if they want to get into any kind of attacking field position. That's good. Caleb Jeff goes 20 meters downfield. And now the Broncos have a chance here to snatch this game. Where's Isaac Edwards? The big boot of Edwards. That's what they need. They go to him. Oh, no. And he just straight up drops it. That is unfortunate. We saw it at the other end, and a repeat dose there for the Broncos.
Clay was set up and everything, and they had it all perfect. The positioning was good, and then they just dropped it there. Isaac Edwards having a rough day with the hands. I think he's dropped it 2 times when they've gone for those plays. So the poor bloke, and Clay's obviously not happy there. What a run there in the offload.
Yeah, and that'll just about do it for this game. The Broncos, they've been very brave here, but unable to get the win, and they're going to start this season 0-2, where the Sharks
you never know.
Yeah, barring anything absolutely stupid from the Sharks, they're going to go, we're going to get a kick return, actually. Maybe I spoke too soon. Where is the big men from the Broncos who can come up with a moment? It's Malquist who punts. It's going to go down to Dylan Sharp. This is it for the Broncos. Last play. He's passed one. But MBT gets him. Great cover tackle there from MBT. And yeah, the Sharks will come away with the win here and go 1-1 for the season. Back in the winner's circle for the Broncos. A bit more soul searching. Luckily, they scored some points this week, but unfortunately, still a loss.
Yeah, unlucky from the Broncos. Of course, they played a lot better this week than last week, and it's really shown. Their heart out there. The errors were a lot lower. Penalties as well. They had a lot more possession this week. Just really showed, but they couldn't get it all done today. And Sharks, they just come away with it by 2 points. What a game.
Yeah, the misconversion in the end being crucial. And 8 to 10 errors from the Broncos to the Sharks. 2 penalties for the Broncos. Tackles, line breaks, missed tackles, all very similar. And it showed it was a very close game as we flick over to some individual statistics. And Cody Ogg, big game, 231 meters, 6 line breaks. I was just waiting for that big moment from him, but instead he just consistently tipped away all game, which is quite handy. Luke Short played the 60 minutes for 20 tackles, 4 tackle busts and 4 line breaks. So quite the game from the big man. El Ray Romano, he did score the first try, but still only 101 meters. And John Baker is making 20 tackles as well in his debut at hooker. Yeah, you just got to say, I think they missed Eddie Oliver tonight.
I think so as well. I mean, they needed his class at hooker. And I feel like Clay had a lot more meat. His class.
Oh, that's what you said.
Didn't say anything else. But I feel like Clay, having 147 run meters here, it doesn't feel like that, does it, Stick? I feel like...
It felt like in the first half he went for a lot more. And then in the second half, Dylan Sharp was the ball magnet.
Yeah.
And yeah, Clay just
Definitely.
went a little bit quiet. Yeah, 7 line breaks for 147 meters. It's interesting because
something.
he went big in the first half and just couldn't really keep going. And 372 kick meters as well, nothing to be sneezed at from Isaac Edwards.
Yeah, but good game from the Broncos. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it all. Cody Ogg.
Yeah, close but no
What a
cigar.
weapon.
We'll go to the Sharks. And yeah, Malchus, there we are. 216 meters, 25 tackles, 6 line breaks. 3 errors though, so a mixed game from him. He was a bit like Cody Ogg, very consistent without the big blockbuster moment. Drew Matthews with 24 tackles at hooker, only 1 miss is very good. And then yeah, Crimp, 201 meters. Of course, he had the 100-meter runaway try. MBT, 144 meters, 4 line breaks, and a try as well. A bit like the Broncos, no real big standouts here.
Yeah, I feel like Luke Malchus only made 5 tackles that second half there, which is crazy. But,
wow, he did, yeah.
Yeah,
In
no
35
real
minutes, he
standouts.
made 5 tackles.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but yeah, no standouts really. I mean, Luke Malchus is always putting in that effort, but 3 errors sort of reduces that performance. I have no idea how Michael Crimp had 200 meters. I feel like even with that runaway, he couldn't have had 100 more. But anyways, I mean, good on him. Jamal Kosakau. Just a solid effort from all the team, basically.
Yeah, real team performance. And
Yeah.
I think that's all we have time for tonight. I'm not sure, is there a game after this? We'll wait and see. Potentially stick around, or if not, see you tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Good night.